Have you ever traveled to Britain and thought, wait a second, what in the world are they doing here? Well, trust me, you're not alone. From the way Brits line up with military precision to their love of hot tea at every single hour of the day, the United Kingdom has a whole list of things that feel totally normal to them, but leave us Americans scratching our heads. Today, we're diving into 7 things that are completely normal in the UK, but pretty strange if you grew up here in the States.
Let's start with something that always surprises Americans: the washing machine. In the UK, you'll often find it right there in the kitchen, tucked under the counter, sitting next to the fridge or oven. Yeah, doing laundry while cooking dinner is pretty normal over there. Why? Most British homes were built without a separate laundry room. The kitchen already had the plumbing and electricity, so that's where the washer went. Even in newer places, it's still common. Now, here in the US, we're used to big utility rooms, basements, or at least a corner in the garage. But in Britain, it's totally normal to hear the spin cycle humming while you're stirring your spaghetti. Would you be fine with the washer in your kitchen, or would it drive you crazy? Next up, the queue, or as we call it, the line. Brits are famous for their patience when it comes to waiting. Whether it's for the bus, a sandwich, the bank, even the restroom, they'll form a neat, quiet line without anyone cutting ahead. And here's the thing, it's not just expected, it's sacred. Cutting the line in Britain? Social disaster. You'll get looks, whispers, maybe even a polite but sharp, "Excuse me, there's a queue." Now, over here in America, well, let's be honest, lines can get messy. People hover, shuffle, sometimes even push. The next is a classic British phrase that always confuses Americans. You walk into a shop or meet a friend and they say, "You all right?" Now to us, that sounds like they think something's wrong. Like, do I look sick? Did I spill coffee on my shirt? But in the UK, it's just another way of saying hello. No real answer expected. A typical response is just, "Yeah, you?" Or even just a smile and a nod. It's quick, casual, and totally normal over there. For Americans, though, it can feel like the start of a therapy session. If someone said, "You all right?" to you out of the blue, what would you answer? Drop your reaction in the comments. Now this one, this is big. In Britain, the electric kettle is sacred. Almost every home, office, and even hotel room has one. And it's not just for tea, though, let's be honest. Americans might boil water in a pan, or, even in the microwave. But in the UK, that's almost unthinkable. Their kettles are fast, powerful, and can boil water in under a minute. Perfect for tea, instant coffee, noodles, or even baby bottles. British folks living abroad often say one of the hardest things is living without a good electric kettle. You can take the Brit out of Britain, but you can't take the kettle out of the Brit. Ah yes, Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night. Every year on November 5th, the skies across Britain light up with fireworks and giant bonfires. It all goes back to 1605, when Guy Fawkes tried, and failed, to blow up the Houses of Parliament. What started with burning effigies turned into a nationwide celebration, with parades, fireworks shows, and kids chanting, "Remember, remember, the 5th of November." Now think about it, a holiday based on a failed terrorist plot. Only in Britain, right? But they celebrate it with joy, community, and a whole lot of fireworks. Okay, now this one really throws Americans off. In some older British homes, the bathroom floor isn't tile or vinyl, it's carpet. Yes, wall-to-wall carpet in the bathroom. The idea was simple. British bathrooms used to be drafty, and stepping onto a freezing tile floor on a winter morning wasn't fun. Carpet felt warmer, cozier, even if it wasn't exactly the most practical choice. Most new builds don't do this anymore, but you'll still find it here and there in older homes. To us Americans, it just feels, well, let's say, unusual. And finally, the number one thing that feels so normal in Britain, but unusual to us, the pub. In the UK, the local pub is more than a place to grab a pint. It's a community hub. Families go there for Sunday roasts, friends meet for a quiz night, Neighbors catch up. Even dogs nap under the tables. Many pubs open in the daytime, serve food, and feel more like a second living room than a bar. It's cozy, it's welcoming, and it's part of the rhythm of British life. Compare that to America, where bars are usually more about nightlife and less about community.